This first video was published to TikTok by a user known as T-Mama, who says that the following clip was recorded 2 months after her brother passed away, and she says that her daughter has been talking to him from the dead ever since then. In the video, you can actually hear something that sounds to be the uncle talking right back to the little girl. Take a listen and see if you can hear it.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
Apparently, if you listen hard enough, you can hear a voice telling the girl to say uncle. Listen carefully. If this is faked, then it is definitely highly impressive, as we cannot see any other person in the room that would be able to be heard that clearly. And it certainly seems as if the young girl is having a conversation with somebody that cannot physically be seen in the room. Of course, something like this could be added in editing, but a sound like that would stand out like a sore thumb. What do you make of this strange video? Is this girl actually talking to her deceased uncle? If not, then what is making that strange voice-like sound? This video will likely never get answers. This clip was published to TikTok by a user named Annie Costellani and showcases footage from a nanny cam. In the video, we can watch what is presumably the uploader sitting down and simply relaxing, when all of a sudden something utterly terrifying happens that catches her completely off guard. Take a look. All seems to be going perfectly fine until random objects begin to move around, seemingly all by themselves on the table, causing the woman to run out of the room in a state of sheer panic and terror. At the end of the video, we can see the woman slowly head upstairs before eventually trying to get one last look at the creepy incident, almost as if she needs to confirm that what just happened wasn't all in her head. This last look confirms it. Nanny cams are certainly not meant to be capturing anything terrifying like this, but this video proves that sometimes the most terrifying situations can happen when you least expect them. This series of videos were published to TikTok user Tristan8104's account that seem to showcase some seriously freaky stuff that is sure to turn even the biggest skeptics into believers. In this first video, Tristan is walking around in the kitchen area of his house, seeming to want to capture something on film that he's waiting for. Then, when he least expects it, this happens. A second video shows Tristan walking around his house late at night with all the lights shut off and him trying to talk to the camera while also being as quiet as he possibly can be. Just like last time, something scary takes him by complete surprise. Upon hearing the door shut, Tristan races to it to open it up and see what's behind the door, but is ultimately unable to find out the source of the strange disturbance, and the video ends. Finally, Tristan's third video shows him sitting around in the house watching a news program alongside his pet cat. All seems to be going perfectly fine until Tristan gets the scare of a lifetime.
Des gars, truc de fou. Je suis à la maison, je sais pas ce qui se passe. Même le chat il sert. D'accord.
Many people in the comment section of this video are completely baffled as to how these blinds close so viciously and, more importantly, all by themselves. It's also quite amazing just how calm Tristan is upon seeing something so terrifying unfold before his own two eyes. If these videos are legit, then we can only hope that Tristan begins the search for a new home as soon as possible.
Wesh.
A man named Chris runs a popular YouTube channel, Urbex Hill, which typically consists of uploads relating to him exploring creepy and abandoned places, many of which are haunted. However, this following video, published to his channel just over a month ago, is not paranormal in nature whatsoever. It is simply an outright scary and disturbing video that will make your skin crawl. In the video, Chris ventures out to explore the abandoned and historic Westinghouse electric factory located in Cleveland, Ohio. As he walks around through the factory, he finds that the place is in complete shambles and has certainly seen better days. But he also makes a terrifying discovery in the process.
This place is so wet. Oh, scared the fuck out of me. Yo. You need some help, bro? Yo. Fuck that. He's not even responding. I'm gonna leave him alone. Get the fuck out of his way.
As he turns the corner, Chris makes an audible gasp as he spots what appears to be a homeless man crouched in the corner, who either doesn't notice Chris or decides not to pay any attention to him. 10 minutes later, you can make out something else on the left side of the screen that Chris seemingly did not notice at the time.
Let's keep going. There's a lot of bats down here too. Damn. Let's keep going. There's a lot of bats down here too. Damn. There's a lot of bats down here too. Damn.
A couple of minutes later, while exploring an especially run-down section of the building, Chris is shocked by a discovery that makes him stop dead in his tracks, frozen in terror. Take a look.
Oh shit. Oh, look. Damn, there's a bunch of homeless people down here. Damn. I gotta get...
A few minutes go by before Chris eventually decides to leave and call it a day, which was probably for the best. Although these people may have been harmless, it is definitely not something you should ever wait around to find out for sure. This next series of videos were posted to TikTok user Harry McClary's account that seemed to document some seriously disturbing stuff that just so happens to have been filmed right inside of his home. In the first video, Harry's relaxing on his bed with his pet dog when it suddenly seems to notice something outside of the door, causing the uploader to be naturally curious. Upon investigation, this is what happens. In the second video, Harry is recording on the staircase because he heard some rather strange noises coming at the bottom of them. Of course, Harry is quite hesitant to go down in case his worst fears come to fruition. However, his curiosity gets the better of him and he goes to look a little bit further. In the third and final video, Harry and what is presumably his wife or girlfriend are standing still, trying to listen to the strange noises they are hearing coming from somewhere inside the house.
Stay away.
These videos are about 2 years old, but unfortunately we still don't have any sort of concrete explanation as to what exactly was going on in these videos. What was making those loud banging noises? Was Harry's house actually haunted? Or was somebody messing around with him? If you have any theories, I would love to hear them in the comments below.